video is a short overview on how we fabricated 7 molds for my interlocking stack stone panel system. First, we have the 5-foot interlocking wall cap prototype. Second, we have the 3-foot by 5-foot interlocking panel prototype. Third, we have a different style 3x5 interlocking panel prototype. Fourth, we have the 3-foot interlocking outside corner panel prototype. Fifth, we have the 3-foot interlocking inside corner panel prototype. Sixth, we have the interlocking column cap that fits over our 2-foot by 2-foot column. Seventh, we have the 5-foot interlocking ledge cap prototype. Okay, we've got the 2 different pieces on the form, and we're going to mud this together. I left a gap so I could get some mud in there. This is screwed so well to the plywood that it's not really necessary to try and seam it to bond it together. It ain't coming apart. This is more cosmetic.
Oh, we just demolded the whale's tail bench there, and that was just because we had a little time of waiting for the rubber to set up, because each layer of rubber requires a little bit of time to set up before you can put another one. But this is that 3x5 panel like this one, only it's formed and rubbered. And then we've got this corner, which is an outside corner. Right now we just got done putting this level on. And with a corner that's like a V on the table, normally when I set it down, this half would be on a 45 and this half would be the other 45. I've still got to drop this edge down and recoat all of this one more time, and we will have it finished rubbered, and tomorrow we'll make the hard mold. I didn't put the camera on today. We're going to be doing the rest of these, and I'll get some more shots of these different molds being casted. But right now we've got this outside corner and this 3x5 flat panel. We'll see you later. We got rubber all applied on this 3x5 right here, and there's one over there somewhere, right over there. There's a 3x5 that's rubbered and formed. This is rubbered and formed, so we can pour this with cement and this with cement. And I shouldn't say pour, it's really forming. And Dylan's just oiling this one up. This is an outside corner that we're doing in 2 pieces. So we have just formed up this side. We've used a little clay. We cut the form as best we could to undulate the edge of the corner. And then once that's done, we'll take that off here in about an hour or so, take this form off, and then we'll mud this side right up against this flange that we're about to make. But when this flange is up, we'll oil the flange. The cement will be the form. Right now, the wood's the form. In a minute here, in an hour, we'll be able to take this form off, this one, and then there'll be a cement flange vertically standing, and we'll just mud that. But it'll have some oil on it for release. So we're just getting, Josiah's over there mixing some mud, and we're going to be putting it in here, and in here, and in there. So we got 3 molds rubbered so far. We still got another 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're making this one again, 5. And there's another one around here, 6. Anyway, we'll be back with you. All right, we got the whale's tail stained and polished. I just got to seal it, and we're doing that amongst a mold making project, which we just took the forms that were used to form the rubber, and now we've got it to where we've formed the cement casting, which will be the hard mold, and he's just finishing that one up. But we've got the form all ready to go, and this one we've got to drill. We got to deform the casting of the hard mold, and then we're going to have to drill this flange 3 places along that way, along this axis. So we put bolts through here, 3 bolts that'll hold that together and keep the 90-degree square that we have here. This factory, this flange makes that stay together. And we're going to deform that here momentarily and get it drilled, and then take it apart, use it for a casting, a mold. Just now getting around to 3 days after we made the rubber, then we casted the hard mold, and we just lifted it off using the hoist, the chain hoist here. But This one is successfully off. A lot of times this whole table will lift off the ground. Even though you've got the straps on there, it's stuck to the rubber. And that's why we release it with oil. I mean, we use motor oil. We want a heavy release, and it just popped right off. So we were pretty fortunate with that. This is rigged. We'll just set it down. Okay, here I'm just drilling out the flange that holds the two hard mold pieces together, the left and the right. Now we're taking it off so that we can demold this from the prototype and start to put it into production so we can cast these interlocking corners. Okay, rubber is always stuck to the prototype when in this process, and it's just really a bugger to get off the first time. Once that's done, then you can literally, put this in the hard molds that we just took off and cast, and it's so much easier to get out. Just kind of looking at the different qualities that we've looked for, bubbles and air spots and stuff like that. Now we've bolted the hard mold together, put the rubber in, and now we're just setting it in a jig that we made to hold the mold up in a V kind of a shape for easy casting. And the prototype, do that other side a little bit. Get you another chisel and go do that other side. Go do the other side too. That should, it's coming apart. You can see a gap in here where this is coming off of the form. And if he does it equally, see, that's all coming off. That's getting bigger. He's going to drop any second now. Lift up. Lift up. Okay, good. Pry bar. Actually, wedge. Wedge is your next instrument. You stick a wedge in this now. In here, right on this outside. You can't hit the mold. You got to be outside on the cement. Do the other side. Equally. So now we're sticking in some big wedges. And it's still stuck. It's not free yet. There we go. Okay. Looks pretty level. Go up. Huh? Go up. There you go. You got it. Okay, let's roll this rubber off and take your cleaners off and throw them on the... Okay, so we're just getting that rubber off, and then we're going to put it in the mold and start to use it. Casting more panels ongoing. Next, we're going to demold this ledge cap, or we're putting the ledge cap mold together for casting as well. Well, that's going to conclude this video, just kind of showing you this ledge cap mold here real quick. But if you guys want to see this in much more detail, really every part of this was filmed and is edited. And if you want to also come out to a hands-on class where we do specific projects as to your desired effect, give me a call, email me, or comment, and we'll get a hold of you. Thanks for watching, guys. Like my channel and subscribe. I really appreciate your watching. Thank you. Bye. If you're interested in training one-on-one, my phone number and email is in the description area. Thanks.